Week 3 of Swiss top-tier football, American football that is. We're here in Uriah, Shell Stadium, the site of tonight's game. The 1-1 Uriah Trolls will face the 0-2 Briarwood Cobras. Briarwood coming off a heartbreaking loss in Arno against the Highlights. They basically had the game completed. They were up 7 with 25 to go. And suddenly blew the game off of 2 consecutive interceptions by Venner Jones. Hoping to bounce back, Venner Jones, 2 interceptions per game in their last 2 appearances. Also had a fumble recovered for a touchdown in their first game. Hoping to limit that to 0 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts playing quarterback tonight for the Uriah Trolls. Coming off a victory against the Zaxton Zebras. We are underway here in Uriah. Kicking off will be the Cobras and the Trolls back to receive. Underway here in Uriah, sold-out crowd returned from the goal line. And the Trolls not able to get this past the 20. They have poor field position at the 18, but that'll bring out Jalen Hurts, the former Philadelphia Eagles quarterback. One of a number of athletes who jumped ship from the United States to play in Switzerland, whether it be football of any kind or any sport. Handoff there to Dalvin Cook and an injury timeout for Cole Holcomb, the linebacker for the Cobras. 2nd and 8, a 2-yard gain there. Cook, the single back. Another handoff. Unable to get past the 21-yard line. And now an injury timeout on the Uriah sideline. Brings up a 3rd and 7 situation at the 21-yard line. Another handoff to Cook. Gets 1 yard. And it'll be 4th and 6. And the punt team comes out for an early 3-and-out for Uriah. Sanchez punts this one. Nervsenworth back at the 31. Returns this one to about the 38. And then I'll bring out Venner Jones, hoping to improve on his so far 4 interceptions in 2 games. Back to pass early. Hoping to find a running back. Incomplete pass. That one tipped away. 2nd and 10. Jones hands it off to Raj Aman. Has a hole. Able to break tackles. And still going. Finally taken down at the 28-yard line. A 34-yard run. Finally taken down by the strong safety. And the ball at the 28-yard line. New set of downs now going to the air up the middle. Has Nervsenworth for a first down. 1 for 2 now, his first completion. And driving are the Cobras, the Trolls on the back foot. Ball at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Jones. Audibles. Another handoff to Raj Aman. Stopped short of the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11 now. Jones from the 17 has a man in the end zone looking to find him. And touchdown! Eric Nervsenworth from the back of the end zone. Excellent take, excellent pull in, and a PAT will successfully make this one 7-0. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 7-0, the first opening lead that this Cobra squad has had this season. And the Trolls will enter the field again, down 7. Kick from Sly here. Picked up from about the 3. Carried out to the 20. Gets this one marked all the way at the 22, and Jalen Hurts will enter back with the best field position they've seen all game. Back to pass. Short pass, 5-yard gain. His first completion. 2nd and 5 from the 27. 3 to play in this first quarter. Back to pass. Has a man near the line to gain. Gets a first down. 2 successful short passes for 5 yards mean a first down for the Uriah Trolls. Hurts keeps. Back to pass. Drilled there. And a sack by Allen. A huge sack. As Hurts looked rattled on that play. 2nd and 15. Loss of 5 on the play. Backs them up to the 27-yard line. Hurts keeps. Sacked again. Doesn't get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15. Back to pass. Sacked again. This time it's Payne. The defensive tackle gets there. And a 7-yard loss means it's 4th and 22. As the punt team will again come out on another failed offensive attempt for this Uriah squad. Nervsenworth takes this one to his own 45. And Venner Jones will be back out for this Briarwood offense. Back to snap, back to pass. Has a man up the middle, almost intercepted. A dangerous pass by Jones, not able to be picked up by the linebacker. He threw that one like a missile. And now back to pass again. Will keep it himself and run this down the right sideline. Close to the line to gain, just short by about a yard. And 3rd and 1 now as they enter Uriah territory. Ball at the 46. Hand off to Amon. Amon gets the first down and a few more. Ball now the 38. And that should take us to the end of the quarter. 7-0 after 1 here in Uriah as the Cobras lead the Trolls. First and 10 from the 38-yard line to start the second quarter here. Venner Jones, back to pass. Has a man on the left side. 4-yard gain picked up there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Ball at the 34. Jones calls the audible. Going short there. Incomplete pass. Blocked away there by the cornerback. Jones fakes the handoff, keeps it himself. Under pressure, throws this one short into dangerous territory. That'll bring up 4th and 6. And now a 51-yard field goal. Kicked through the uprights. 10-0. Cobras on top. Uriah will get the ball back after a semi-successful drive from this Briarwood offense. So far, no turnovers, despite Venner Jones' best effort, nearly 2 that were close to being intercepted on that drive. Sly kicks this one to about the 5-yard line, returned well there, all the way back to the 27. And now best field position of the day for Jalen Hurts, looking to get something done for this Trolls offense. Handoff there. Taken well by Dalvin Cook, who finally has some positive yardage. His longest rush of the day for 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Hurts keeps it himself, tricks the offensive line. Has many yards on the play and finally chased out of bounds. Could have stayed inbounds for more. But a ball at the 36-yard line. Jalen Hurts has 30 yards rushing. And a handoff there to Dalvin Cook. Able to get 1 on the play. apart from a single 8-yard run by Dalvin Cook and that excellent run by Hurts, this rush game not going super well by Uriah, but they're finally, for the first time, into Briarwood territory. Move made there. Excellent play. And just able to get the first down off of a couple excellent moves there. 50 total yards there for Uriah. 1st and 10 from the 25. Hurts. Desperate to score. Cook. 2-yard gain. Hands it off again. Cook. Short of the line by 3 yards. Now it's 3rd and 12. And Cook just unable to get past this line. This line has been inconsistent in how it's responded to the run game in the last few games. Hurts running this himself. Slides before he's able to be drilled by the linebacker and brings up 4th and 6, ball at the 21-yard line. They will go for the field goal, but a 2-minute warning may change their decision. Field goal team remains out there. .38-yarder is up and good. First points on the board for the Trolls. It's 10-3, a 7-point game. As time to get something done for Venner Jones and this so far successful Briarwood Cobras offense. Nervsenworth catches this one in the end zone. Will kneel this one down. Raj Aman, three rushes, for 41 yards. Just shy of 14 yards per carry. But you have to imagine at the 25-yard line with 2 minutes to go, they will go to the air. Back to pass is Jones. Has a man down the left side, but he's hit as he throws, and this one incomplete. Back to pass again. Up the middle, intercepted. And another slant route interception puts Uriah within tying distance. Jalen Hurts back out on the field. The ball's at the 25-yard line. Jones, another interception. This one, a first down, and then some. And Jalen Hurts, now cooking for these Uriah Trolls. Minute 15. Hurts under pressure. Completes the pass and almost gets the first down. It's 2nd and 1 now. And a timeout taken by the Trolls with a minute to play. And we've seen it both from this football team of Briarwood and their other football team, the Briarwood Football Club Association team, just struggling to hold and maintain leads. DeAndre Hopkins picks up a touchdown there, and it will be a tie game as long as this goes through the uprights. .10 off the interception from Venner Jones. Still a minute to play here in this first half. May be able to get some of this lead back. Nervsenworth out of the end zone. Not able to get this one even back to the 20. Ball at the 16. A poor spot if you're a Briarwood fan. Jones. Running a slant play again. Drills this one to the left side. Inaccurate. Incompletion. 2nd and 10. 49 seconds on the clock. Deep pass. Up. And incomplete. 3rd and 10. 42 seconds on the clock. And just poor offense by this Briarwood squad. Back to pass. Has a man and picked off again. He overthrew him. And Venner Jones has completely destroyed the lead of this Briarwood squad. Jalen Hurts, to take the lead, is able to do so. They were down 7 with a minute to play, and now lead by 7 to enter halftime. And there you see this Briarwood squad going to the bench just to see if they can get something done before halftime. Carson Wentz now in the game at quarterback for Briarwood. Kick into the end zone. They'll have the ball at the 25. See if Carson Wentz can get anything done through the air as they now trail. Has a man deep. Down the side. And complete. And they are into Uriah territory. Carson Wentz. But the play's under review. And the play overturned. So nothing going. A great pass, but not able to get his feet in bounds. Wentz still under center for 2nd and 10. Drills this one to nobody, and Wentz is intercepted. Carson Wentz intercepted as well. So maybe it's not Venner Jones, and maybe it's just the atmosphere in Uriah tonight. A 7-point lead by the Trolls, and still the halftime bell has not come. 12 seconds on the clock. Ball at the 20. Hurts back to pass. Sacked on the play. 8 seconds on the clock. And this one just barely good, but a 10-point lead as we're still not to halftime. 4 seconds on the clock. Nervsenworth running this one out. And finally, mercifully, after a 17-point rush in the last minute of play, Briarwood trail by 10. So Jones will presumably come back into the game for Briarwood. They do receive the kick, thankfully. Nervsenworth from the goal line. Unable to break tackles, but he's through to the 27. So Jones has 2 interceptions. Carson Wentz also had an interception. And the building now shaking for the favor of Uriah. And a flag called against the offense. A false start as they're unable to hear the snap count. And that one went against Raj Aman. 1st and 15 now. Handoff to Aman. Able to break through the first set of tackles. Gets 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 8. Handoff to Aman. Unable to get past the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 8 now. As this Uriah fan base here at Shell Stadium just absolutely going raucous for this team that was down 7 points. And nearly intercepted again. Throws into traffic. And 4th and 8 will force them to come up with a punt situation. To be returned at the 30-yard line. Taken back to the 38. Jalen Hurts looking to continue the momentum. Uriah has this game in their back pocket. Briarwood still winless, especially if they continue to blow leads the way they have so far this game. Handoff to Dalvin Cook. Carries this one for 2 yards. 2nd and 8 now. That one blocked by a linebacker. 3rd and 8. And a sack there by Chase Young brings up 4th and 15. An excellent defensive showing when they needed it. And Sanchez will be out to punt for Uriah. An excellent defensive stop there by Briarwood. Ball to be returned by Nervsenworth. He's back at the 15. Makes a few moves, carries it out to the 24. So Jones back out on the field. Raj Aman has been successful with the run game so far. And they'll continue with him as he carries this one a single yard. 2nd and 9 now. Jones calling for the audible. Down the side is Amon. Makes a move. Gets the first down and then some. An 11-yard pickup off the reception by Raj Aman. So he carries that one out of bounds. Down 10. Wide open there. Jamie Courts looking for a first down. And he will get it. Ball at their own 46 now, driving down the field. 2 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter. Jones. Handoff to Amon. Amon, unable to get past the line of scrimmage. A single-yard pickup as he's stuffed at the line. Another pass. This one to Amon. Intercepted! Another interception. The 4th of the game by this Uriah defense. The 3rd thrown off the hands of Venner Jones. And everything going in favor of this Uriah squad. Handoff to Cook. Cook stays on his feet. Keeps going for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Hurts keeps it himself and is drilled with a single-yard gain. 3rd and 3 now. And Hurts taken down. Looked to be potentially shaken up on the play, but he stays alive, stays in the game. And winding down to the end of the 3rd quarter now. Ball at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for Uriah. So we enter the 4th quarter. It's been all about the Trolls ever since the end of the 2nd quarter. They lead 10. Hurts driving downfield, ball at the 27. Back to pass. Flag on the play. Gets this pass ahead to the 6-yard line. And holding against the offense. This one on Bernard Raymond. That'll bring up 1st and 20 back from the 37 now. Handoff to Cook. Gets 6 on the play. Bring up second and 14. Hurts keeps it himself. Tackled on the play there. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Handoff to Cook. Tackled at the line of scrimmage. 4th and 9 now. And they'll bring out the field goal squad. Field goal is up and field goal is good, so it's still a 2-score game. This Briarwood offense hasn't had anything going since the middle of the second quarter. They have 4 turnovers. Nervson-Worth from the 2 has them way out. Now to the 25. Jones, desperate for some offense. Has a man open. Jamie Courts, way up ahead there. And an excellent reception brings them near midfield. So pacifying this home crowd just a little bit. Jones will keep. Has a man open. Throws short. Again to Jamie Courts down the left side. And now they're at the 24-yard line. So Jones just needed a little bit of connection with his childhood friend to get this squad a little momentum. Hand off to Amon. Not able to break into the red zone. Ball at the 21-yard line. Clock moving fast. Has a man. Courts with the move and the touchdown. And Jamie Courts with an excellent touchdown for Briarwood. 2.5 to play. The PAT is up and good. A 6-point game. Single score. 2.5 to play. And that will mean desperation from this Briarwood defense. Ball fielded at the goal line, taken out of the end zone. Successful run back to the 24, just shy of where he would have been had he kneeled the ball. Jalen Hurts back out on the field. Handoff to Dalvin Cook. Able to get plenty there. 13 yards on that carry. And we reach the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 now. Hurts another handoff to Cook. Not able to get past the line of scrimmage. A single-yard pickup. 2nd and 9 now. Taking this one down to the wire. Tackled for a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 6 now. Make or break play of the game coming up here. Hand off to Dalvin Cook. Stopped short of the line to gain, and that'll bring up the punt squad as Briarwood has something left in the tank, a minute to play. And they'll get the ball deep in their own territory. Sanchez with the punt. Nervson-Worth from the 15. Not getting much farther. Ball at the 19-yard line with a minute to play. Venner Jones. Back to pass, has a man open, but a flag on the play. And caught. And holding called against the offense will take them back 5 yards. Excuse me, take them back 9 yards. Ball now back at their own 9-yard line. 1st and 19. 54 seconds on the game clock. Up to grab it, unable to get there, was Jamie Courts. 47 seconds, 2nd and 19. Third and 19, that one incomplete. Venner Jones 8 for 21 now in this one. Back to snap. Deep ball. Going up for Jamie Courts. Got it! Jamie Courts with an excellent play. 33 seconds on the game clock. And this team has life. Ball at the 27-yard line. 33 seconds. Wide open down the sideline is Nervsenworth. Ball at the 8. 28 seconds to play. A touchdown and an extra point takes the lead. Touchdown, Jamie Courts. Tie game. Extra point to put them ahead. And Briarwood secures the comeback, but still 25 seconds on this game clock. Uriah with desperation. Sly squibs the kick. Picked up. Shallow. 22 seconds. Ball at the 37-yard line. Jalen Hurts just needs to get into field goal range for a chance at this one. They trail 1. Taking it himself. Going low, and a timeout has to be taken. 17 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 7. Ball at the 40-yard line. Defense backing up. Hurts back to pass. Takes it himself again. 3rd and 3 now. A timeout has to be taken. 11 seconds. Ball at the 44. Down the sideline. Ball stays inbounds. A timeout has to be taken with 6 seconds, and they are not in field goal range. So going to the air to try to win this game, Jalen Hurts, back for the Hail Mary, rips this one to the end zone. Ball is up. And incomplete, and this one is over. Briarwood comes away with their first win of the year. Making up for their mistakes, an excellent comeback victory after a horrible end to their first half. 24-23 the final score, and the Briarwood Cobras come away with their first win here in Uriah over the Trolls. Our player of the game with 2 touchdowns, Jamie Courts, who had the game winner. Venner Jones completing 45.8% of his passes, 215 yards. Jalen Hurts only 84 yards passing, but completing nearly 82% of his passes, 2 touchdown passes to Venner Jones's 3. For Briarwood Cobras football, we're back in Briarwood next week as they host Cleric Borough. Join us then, but until next time, we will see you very, very soon.